Today is day 44 of 100 random acts of kindness. I just woke up from a nap. I'm pretty exhausted. Yesterday was great, except not long after I shot the video, I felt really sick and ended up barfing during the rest of the iceberg tour. So not ideal. I've been on many boats before and I've never been seasick before. So I don't know if it was the trial or the waters were really rough, but I was the only one who got sick. But because I had thrown up before we even left the house, I kind of wonder if it was like I didn't feel great getting on the boat. I felt okay, but I didn't feel great. Today was a travel day, which is great because it was really crappy out. So not great for Keith to have to drive into or drive through, but at least we weren't out trying to see icebergs or anything. We were just driving. So we're at our next little spot. We stayed at an Airbnb the last couple nights and it has been, oh my gosh, it was amazing. So now we're at kind of a little motel. I have to clear my throat quite often because of the trial, so I'm just going to do that again. I'm very sorry. And I got another cold sore starting because this trial's amazing and my old one still hasn't gone away, so I'm really happy about that. And within, I would say, I don't know, an hour and a half, not even an hour of feeling it, I had drugs into me. I had the cream on it. It doesn't matter. These drugs are just crazy. So I don't know. I don't know if everything's just catching up to me or what, but I'm very, very tired. It's about 9 o'clock here. And I'm just going to shoot this video. And then today is the 100th day of 100 Days of Katie. I cannot believe that. I know the 100th day is Keith. I haven't watched it yet. So after I'm done doing this video, getting ready for bed, preparing everything for tomorrow so that in the morning we can just get up and go, I'm going to snuggle in and watch Keith's 100th day, which is, I'm so excited about. My 100th day of gratitude was about Keith, so I think it's very cool that his is about me. And this whole thing has been incredible, watching so many people. Leanne Hannah just took the wheel and did so much, and then Johanna jumped on and got so many people who I hadn't seen in a long time, recruited so many people, so faces that were coming up I wasn't expecting at all. So you three girls are amazing, and the whole reason this whole idea came from Kat, who's just endless support, means so much to me. And so today's random act of kindness is actually about Kat. I'm trying to think the month, it was over a year ago. In the mail, I got something in the mail and it said, just for you, I think. And it was a picture of Jerry D on the front, and I opened it up and it was 2 tickets to a Jerry D show. For those of you who don't know who Jerry D is, he's an actor and he has a show on CBC called Mr. D. It's on Netflix as well. He is very funny and he started his career as a teacher. And I have 3 degrees in education, and that was what I was supposed to be doing had I not gotten cancer. And so I opened them and there are 2 tickets to his show. And I kind of thought, oh, this is... I actually think it was maybe around Christmas now that I'm thinking about it. Keith's in the background going, he's a comedian. I think because I said he's an actor. Well, he has his own show, Mr. D, and he's an actor. Oh, but you're saying why would I have tickets to his show?
Yeah.
I see. He's a comedian who's an actor, so his tickets to his comedy show. I don't know if I should give Keith that credit. I guess I should. Because it'd be confusing why we'd be going to his show, I guess. Anyway, so I think it was around Christmas, now that I'm thinking about it, that I got these tickets. And I thought, I don't know, maybe this is a promotional thing that they're like fake tickets kind of thing. And, you know, call this number and you could win. I have no idea. I didn't understand what it was about. So I started looking into it, and then there were just a few people who I texted, and there was something, I can't remember what tipped me off that it was Kat. And so I messaged her and said, what are the odds that you know anything about this? And she wrote back and said, oh, good, you got them. So Jerry D lost his mom, and it really affected him, as it affects many of us who lose somebody, especially their parent, which luckily I don't know. Keith lost his dad weeks before our wedding. Leah lost her mom not that long ago. Hannah lost her dad a couple years ago. Johanna's lost her dad. So I have seen it around me. I have not experienced it myself. I know that it is life-altering and that the pain never goes away. So in saying that, Jerry D loses his mom and then does a few shows across Canada and decides that he's gonna put on a contest. And if you've had a rough, I'm trying to think when it was, I think it was if you had had a rough 2016, or you knew somebody who had had a rough 2016, there was a contest that you would write in, explain, and then if you won the contest, there were so many pairs of tickets that he was giving away. There were a lot. It was a big, big contest. And so Kat submitted my story saying that she herself had had breast cancer, that I had had breast cancer after her, and that mine has come back and it's metastatic. And Jerry D got back to her and said, yep, that qualifies as a pretty shitty year. What's her address? And we'll send tickets. So these tickets that I got were actual real tickets. And here we are, and we get to go. So Keith and I went to a comedy show with Jerry D, and it was amazing. And he talked a lot about being a teacher. And although I was 26 when I was diagnosed, so it's not like I could get much of a career in there, I could relate to a lot of what he was saying in my little blip as a teacher. And that random act of kindness, I love surprises. I mean, obviously not the cancer surprises, they're pretty brutal, but good surprises I absolutely love. I love surprise parties. I love when people show up when I don't know they are. I love being entered into contests and winning stuff and then just finding out that I won. And this was like the ultimate. This was just had so much of that all wrapped up into one. And it's my random act of kindness today. And for everybody who took part in 100 Days of Katie, I just, my heart is so full. And I am really nervous about this trial and the outcome and where we're headed. And it's just been such a nice distraction to my real life. And so to Kat and Leah and Hannah and Johanna and every single person who did one video or two videos or no videos but sent their love because videos aren't their thing, I'm so indebted. I really can't thank you enough. So I'm gonna get off here. Can't wait to watch Keith's video to wrap up the 100th day. And I'm full. I'm full of gratitude. I'm full of thanks. And Kat, your random act of kindness, well, your endless random acts of kindness. Honestly, I just feel like I could do, like the same way you did a full week of gratitude, I could do a full week of Kat. You really are amazing. So, on to you tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys later.